Hello, Sean here with another quick video, this time looking at fractions of amounts. Finding a fraction amount, if I'm just looking at something like finding a half or a quarter or a third or something, it's the same routine you're doing for these questions. If I want to find a half, say, of 30, hopefully we're happy when finding a half, we're just dividing by 2. And half of 30 is going to give me 15. So that's quite straightforward enough. What about finding a quarter of something? Well, if I want to find a quarter of something, there's different ways of doing it. I could half it and half it again. If I had, say, like a quarter of 20, I could half that and half that again. But what I'm doing in effect is dividing by my denominator, dividing by my bottom number. In this case, it's 4. 20 divided by 4 is going to give me 5. So you might be noticing a pattern here, but all I'm doing really is, as long as these fractions are unit fractions with a 1 as the numerator, I can do the same thing. Say, for example, I want to find a third of 18. Well, 18, I've got a 3 at the bottom here, so 1/3 of 18 would be 18 divided by 3. So I know that 18 divided by 3 equals 6, so 1/3 of 18 would give me 6. And that would work the same with anything. If I had 1/5 of, let's say, 25, to find 1/5 of something, I divide by 5. All I'm doing is dividing by my bottom number, or my denominator. 25 divided by 5 gives me 5. And that works the same for anything like that at all. If I had something like 1/7 of, I don't know, 21, well, how many times does, well, I'm going to end up doing 7 into 21. 21 divided by 7, that's going to give me 3. So 1/7 of 21 would be 3. Where it gets a little bit more fiddly is on examples or questions like this. You want to find what 3/4 of something, let's say 3/4 of 20. You're still starting off the same way. You're still using the same sort of routine, the same process. You're dividing by that bottom number to find a quarter, yeah? So 20 divided by 4 gives me 5. So I'm dividing by that bottom number, but I don't want 1/4, I want 3/4. So the next thing I've got to do 5 multiplied by 3. Because I've got a 3 at the top here, I want 3/4. 5 times 3 is going to give me 15. So 3/4 of 20 is going to equal 15. So you're dividing by the bottom, and multiplying by the top. If I look at another example, make sure you're happy with that. If I said, okay, 2/5 of 30, again, I want to find out what 1/5 is first. So I'm going to be dividing by my bottom number. 30 divided by 5 is going to give me 6. And then I'm multiplying by my top number. 6 times 2 is going to give me 12. So 2/5 of 30 equals 12. The thing to remember on these questions, same thing every time. You divide by the bottom and you times by the top. If you do that on a find the fractions of amounts question, you're not going to go wrong. Divide by the bottom and multiply by the top. So I hope that was helpful. And that's all you really need to know for these sorts of questions.